Boris Johnson lashed out at the BBC during an election rally this morning as he explained why he wants to get Brexit done, amid growing tension between the broadcaster and the Prime Minister. Boris Johnson has rebuked the BBC during a fiery election rally as he laid out his plan for a post-Brexit Britain. Speaking at a rally in Kent, Mr. Johnson unveiled a new election slogan, "Get Britain out of neutral." The attack on the BBC comes after the BBC's Andrew Neil challenged the Prime Minister to a head-to-head interview. During the rally, the Prime Minister explained why he wants to get Brexit done before reiterating his pledge to recruit thousands of nurses for the NHS. He took a swipe at the broadcaster during his remarks, saying, "We will get the whole nation motoring again. That is our objective. We need to get Brexit done for the sake of our economy. Our politics is blocked by our inability to get Brexit done. We want to move forward. We have fantastic plans to invest in the NHS. We are putting in the biggest cash boost to the NHS that it has ever seen." He continued, "We will have new hospitals, new upgrades, and 50,000 new nurses. And don't let the BBC contradict you. It is 50,000 new nurses." BBC political reporters have pointed out that the Conservative manifesto pledge for 50,000 more nurses for the NHS wasn't fully accurate. They suggested that 18,500 of this 50,000 target already work in the NHS and will be encouraged to stay on rather than quitting. At the time, Labour called the manifesto pledge deceitful and fake. The Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, responded, "There's currently just over 280,000 nurses in the NHS and our commitment is to take that to just over 330,000 nurses in the NHS. That's 50,000 more nurses and that's what we are going to do." The tension between the BBC and Mr. Johnson follows the Prime Minister's refusal to appear on the leader's interview with Andrew Neil, after Joe Swinson, Nicola Sturgeon, Nigel Farage and Jeremy Corbyn all appeared. Later in the rally, Mr. Johnson also rejected Mr. Corbyn's latest attack on his Brexit deal. Earlier this morning, the Labour leader claimed a confidential government report drove a coach and horses through Mr. Johnson's claim that there will be no border in the Irish Sea under his Brexit plan. In response, the Prime Minister said such claims were complete nonsense. He continued, "With the deal that we have, we can come out as one whole UK. We can do free trade deals together." Mr. Johnson urged the public to believe exactly what I say, confirming that there will be no checks between Great Britain to Northern Ireland, or vice versa.